Hello and welcome to this week's tarot reading for all air signs, Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. I hope this finds you well. I trust you'll use your own intuition as your primary instrument of resonance, leave behind what does not reverberate. Tarot does not tell the future. The only thing that determines your future is how you react, reflect and respond to the messages herein. In front of me I have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, as well as the Page of Cups, the Justice card and the Star card, as well as the Six and Three of Swords, as well as the Five of Discs. There is a storm happening in the background here, so I hope that doesn't overtake this reading too much, but instead provides a nice little soundtrack, I suppose. What I'm seeing here is that two people or two activities in your life are coming together as one. And I feel as though it's more two people in your life, two friends from different social groups, or two people from two different workplaces or two different areas of your life that are coming together. And I feel as though that you have wanted them to come together, or you wanted to share space with both of them at the same time, but you were kind of worried that they wouldn't mix or that they wouldn't get along in some respect, and you're a little bit hesitant to introduce them to each other. And this could be in a romantic relationship as well. Your partner, you're introducing them to your group of friends, or you're being introduced to their group of friends, and you just weren't sure whether you were going to fit in or they were going to fit in, or that people would accept them so kindly, or that they would get along. And that was the worry that I see here with the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. And you're just trying to figure out, the alchemization of these people, what their nature is like, who they are, and how they would work together. And you've been, pondering this for quite a while, and you just finally bit the bullet and was like, all right, I just need to get these two people together, or these two groups of people together, and see how it plays out. And what happened was that it actually worked, or it's going to work. If you're yet to do this, it's going to work. There is hope for a bright future. There is hope for collaboration as well, because we have the Star here and the Justice card. So there is that balance, there is that collaboration, there is that, that uniqueness of all the people involved that are coming together and actually working in harmony, working together. And I just feel as though this could also be two aspects of your life coming together, art versus science, or two different parts of yourself that you just didn't really feel like they could mesh together, like oil and water. But there comes a point where in cooking, if you actually blend oil with another liquid at a high enough speed, it actually makes a emulsion. It makes an emulsion. So water or another liquid and oil actually can mix together if they are put through a centrifuge at a high enough speed. And that's the transformation. That's the transformation that's needed to blend these two seemingly opposite liquids together. And you have finally realized that it is possible. It is achievable. You are able to do it, and it's more so mind over matter, and just taking that leap, being completely open to all possibilities, and releasing all expectations as well. There might have been a sense of control that you need to maybe temper some people in the relationship, or temper some aspect of yourself, but you just realize that if you just throw it all together, it will actually work, and it will surprise you in many, many ways. And you're starting to realize as well with the Page of Cups here that you should listen to that voice that tells you that it is possible. You've been maybe neglecting it for so long, or just being too scientifically minded, being too, no, this is this, and therefore it cannot be that. And it's not until you try it, it's not until you test it, it's not until you experiment with the different liquids do you actually realize that, oh, there is a way, it is possible. And just listening to that part of yourself that knows that it is possible as well. Deep down you know that these relationships are achievable, or this goal is achievable, even if there's two different parts of yourself that have to come together, or want to come together, or need to come together. But I do see that this is more a relationships kind of thing. Two different people in your life, two different social groups are finally meeting, and in that, you're bringing them together. You're kind of the linchpin in all of this, between all of these people. And then what's the most beautiful thing about it is that those people who are from two different circles, two different worlds, they will start making their own relationships with each other. They'll go off and start their own adventure with people that they really align with, and then you can go hang out with that group of people, or that pair of people, or there's all these different fractals within the whole of everything that you've created. And that's what I'm really seeing here with the Six of Swords card on this Thoth deck, are these fractals. There's many lines, many interlocking lines, intercrossing lines, intersecting lines that are coming together, and paths crossing, and things running parallel. And there's so many opportunities and so many different combinations that you're finding that when you expand this group and bring them together, there's much more joy, and there's much more opportunity for creativity and for love as well. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for listening. Bye.